Hello, welcome to Bite and Chew. For today's recipe, I'm going to show you how to make strawberry shortcakes. I'm going to show you my secret method, and really the best method in making tender buttermilk biscuits. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. I have new videos out every week. Combine the flour, cornstarch, baking powder, baking soda, sugar, and salt in a food processor, and pulse once or twice. Add your cold butter and pulse in the food processor 4 to 5 times until the butter is cut into pea-sized pieces. Transfer the flour into a mixing bowl. When transferring food from the food processor bowl, keep your finger inside the bowl where the blade is housed. Hold down the blade and tip out the ingredients. By holding the blade down from the inside of the bowl, the blade will not fall out. To combine your wet ingredients, fold in the buttermilk into the dry ingredients. Continue to fold until the mixture is hydrated and looks like a shaggy mess. It's okay if there's some dry ingredients left over. It will get worked in later in the next step. Transfer the biscuit mixture onto a floured surface. Using a metal bench scraper, cut the dough in half. Place one piece on top of the other and pat down lightly. Cut the dough in half and stack again, repeating this step 6 to 7 times or until all the dry bits are incorporated and the dough just comes together. By folding the buttermilk as well as cutting and stacking the dough, rather than kneading it, you will have a much more tender biscuit as you are avoiding overworking the dough's gluten structure. If you don't want to use cornstarch, you can use cake and pastry flour instead of all-purpose flour. You can make the biscuits by hand by whisking the dry ingredients and grating the cold butter into the dry ingredients. Wrap the dough and chill for 1 hour. Pat the dough to approximately ½ an inch thick and cut with a floured round cutter. Flour the cutter each time you cut into the dough to prevent the biscuit from sticking in the cutter. Gather the remaining dough, lightly compress it, and divide and stack once or twice until the dough just comes together again. You want to avoid overworking the dough to avoid any tough biscuits. Once your scrap pieces are compressed, you can cut a couple more biscuits. Any remaining dough left over can be lightly compressed into a biscuit shape. Transfer the biscuits onto a lined tray and brush with buttermilk or regular milk, then dust the tops with sugar. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 18 to 20 minutes or until golden brown. Cool the biscuits and prepare the cream. Whip the cold cream with icing sugar and vanilla to firm peak. This sweetened whipped cream is called Chantilly Cream. To assemble, prepare your biscuit. You don't need to use a knife to slice into the biscuit, as you've worked so hard to achieve many layers in this flaky biscuit. It'll just split apart. Add a layer of your Chantilly cream to the biscuit. Next, top with your strawberries. Strawberries are in season now, and these beautiful garnet gems provide for a simple and lovely dessert. The strawberries were cut and macerated in a rose syrup. Visit my lilac syrup video on the link here if you want to learn this process. Top with the remaining biscuit and enjoy. I love making strawberry shortcakes as I can make the biscuits ahead of time and freeze them. Next, all you have to do is bake them the day you're ready to enjoy. The combination of the flaky biscuits with the juicy strawberries and the lightly sweetened cream makes for a classic combination. Take advantage of the strawberries in season and enjoy this lovely dessert. Stay tuned for next week as I show you another great summertime dessert.